Well, it's Penzance 1, Wadebridge Town 1, Mark. Yet again, injury time frustration.
Sometimes it's injury time, jubilation. So yeah, you've got to take the rough with the smooth on that one.
We seem to have lost a few. Like Bodmin was injury time, wasn't it? Camelford, but 1-1 to 1-1.
Yeah, so that's the third one that we've done this season where we've dropped points in injury time, but equally, like I said, we probably picked up points in injury time as well. So there's certainly some day at home, not picking up points, but winning the cup game here was a late one, and we do score a lot of our goals late. So yeah, I can't really complain.
Yeah, with a lot of stoppages at the end. The first goal was actually quite late, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Probably 20 minutes before the game ended, but it was probably only 10 minutes from regulation time.
The referee had the watch going, so it was down to him, and we can't complain with how much was played. Who knows what was right and wrong, so you just go with the referee.
Yeah, certainly. One of our fans actually said to me, it's probably we could save money and not pay to watch the first half, just coming at half time. So everything does seem to happen late in our games.
Yeah, don't give people that idea. Godfrey won't be happy.
Yeah, but it was a great penalty again from Charlie Young. He takes him confidently, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it was a good finish. Confidently dispatched, as they'd say. Very debatable penalty, I'd say, as well. I'd be disappointed if it was given against us. So that's where a little bit of reflection on. We've probably done well to get the penalty, and they probably deserved out of the game at least a draw.
So that was 1-0 to us with I probably guess about 12 minutes to go, but then things started to happen. There was an injury to Mikey Flores. How is he? That was concerning.
Yeah, he's done something to his shoulder, but hopefully he's fine. Mikey's built tough stuff, so hopefully it's just a knock and not something too serious.
So there was a quite lengthy treatment to him. Play started for about a minute, and then an even more worrying injury to Brad Rowe of Wadebridge. Do we know how he is?
I don't know. He turned his ankle in the first half, so I'm assuming he might have done something worse to his ankle. So it looked like something with his ankle. I don't know, but I'll be finding out in a moment.
So certainly disjointed end to the game, culminated with very, very late into injury time. Carl Flew put in the equaliser right at the end, so it finished 1-1. Moving on though, one more point about injuries. It was very encouraging. Chris Wormington passed the late fitness test, and he came through well, didn't he?
Yeah. Wormy was brilliant today. Actually, he put some great tackles in and won pretty much every header he was asked to. So pleased that Wormy came through after last week, because when I saw it, I thought, oh no, so that's a season ender. But yeah, he's come back, and it was just a bruising on the side of the knee. So it's great news that we've got him still for the rest of the season.
Yeah, certainly. Going on then, who do we play next week? Remind me.
Next week we're Wadebridge away. I'm not sure many people would want to go and watch that one after today. It's tough to play them twice in 2 weeks, but it's an important one that we don't let them get a net points advantage against us, because they are breathing down our necks in the league positions. So the draw today is not the worst result in the world, but next week we'll hopefully pick up the 3 points.
Certainly. Likely to be any changes to the squad for next week? Anyone you know is away?
No, we should be a little bit stronger next week. Lewis should be available, so that's always great news. It's a big sigh of relief to all the boys when they hear that Lewis is available. So it'll be welcoming him back.
Yeah, certainly. Well, the game was being played today, but quite a fair few of us have to confess we were on our phones looking at the score from Mike Wise. Does that surprise you?
3-0 final.
3-0 final score to Honiton.
Yeah, I heard the whispers in the first half that it was 3-0 after half an hour or so. They must be a good team. So you play anyone in a semi-final, it's not going to be. There's no easy game. So yeah, on paper you'd probably say we would have preferred Honiton over Newquay on paper, but who's beaten Newquay 3-0 this season? So they're either Newquay have had a bad day, or Honiton are the best side they've played this season. So we'll look at that as well. Honiton are going to be a good team to play against.
Yeah, certainly. One massive positive, and this they can't take away from us. We are the last surviving West side, and that's a pretty big achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a throwaway comment, really. It's nice, but it doesn't mean anything if you lose in the semis. you've lost, so you've lost like everyone else in the cup, and then you look at your league position, and we're where we are. We're probably, after today, we might have dropped down to 5th. So that would be the key thing, that can we finish the season strongly now and really push on and try and get to that 4th position that I think is probably the highest achievable finish that we could get now. And then look at that cup, and it's a huge game. It's a huge game for the club. It's a huge game for the history of the club as well. So it won't be taken lightly that if we can walk away this season as cup winners. It's still 2 big games to win that. You've got to get through the tough one of Honiton first, but if we can finish in that sort of form, that if we could come 4th and maybe get the cup win, wow, what a season that would be. But at the same time, semi-final, if we lose the semi-final and come 6th or 7th, I think we'd all be massively disappointed. So there's still an awful lot to pay for.
A slight disappointment about Honiton winning the game is it means that it's a midweek game anyway, Wednesday the 26th of March. It's going to be further away though, isn't it? It's going to probably, I imagine, Liskeard or Launceston.
I think we've been told it will probably be Launceston, so it's not the end of the world.
No.
It's the same distance for them. I think it's quite equidistant between the 2 of us. So it's an hour and a quarter. Yeah, we'll take that in our stripes.
Definitely. And finally, big attendance today. It's Dewson's Day. Great to see so many of their people down, and quite a celebratory atmosphere really in the crowd.
Yeah, you can hear them in the background
exactly.
now. So yeah, they're having a good time in the clubhouse, and it's always great to have Dewson's back in for us. They do an awful lot for this club. It's lovely to see them all here enjoying themselves. So yeah, massive thank you again to the guys at the top who can make that happen. So Gareth and Ray really, and a few of the others that probably advocate support in the town's club. It's great news for us, and long may that continue.
Yeah. Thank you, Dewson's, and thank you, Mark.
Brilliant. Thank you.